The countdown to the GMC tournament starts now. The conference tournament is only a few short weeks away, and your first destination is here at Anthony J. Katoya Gymnasium for yet again another GMC White Division girls basketball matchup between the North Brunswick Raiders and the South Plainfield Tigers. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We'd now like to welcome you into the booth. I am Ryan Risch, joined alongside PBB Hall of Famer, All-American,
Yes.
former rec basketball Hall of Famer, Braden the Tank Tanklewitz. So Braden, how you doing tonight?
Good. How are you doing, Ryan?
You know, I'm doing great. Another night of basketball from start to finish. After this, I'm going home watching St. John's, Georgetown, and I'm also watching Tennessee, Kentucky.
That's my big game tonight, Tennessee, Kentucky.
So you look at this stuff, Braden. Sorry. We're going to probably be back at the anthem. Two guests, like usual, they're next to me. But, Braden, you know the writing on the table. South Plainfield, 4th in the division. North Brunswick, 5th. Two teams kind of out of the running, but just trying to get some good positioning heading in to the tournament. One of the greatest tournaments in the state.
It is. Maybe the best tournament in the state.
We will be back after the national anthem. Well, Braden, you ready?
I'm ready.
So, hey, guys. We're back. We're ready. It's almost time. The referee's all set. I think we're time to go to the court. We're ready to go to the court?
We're ready.
We are ready to go to the court. Another highly anticipated GMC White Division basketball game is underway live from one of the cathedrals of basketball, Anthony J. Katoya Gymnasium. Braden rocking the Moravian beanie tonight. Looks sick. How you feeling, though?
Feeling great.
We're all feeling great. GMC catcher legend Steven Studleck next to me, along with GMC cross-country runner Aiden Sweeney. Everybody's here. Kev's Den has moved up next to us. As we're excited, as I believe North Brunswick won the tip.
They did.
Free ball for Joseph. No, regained and rebound captured by Mensch. What's the look North Brunswick starting out with, Braden?
You know, so far right now, it kind of looks like a 3-2 look. You got 3 guards right there kind of defending the perimeter. They got 2 inside, kind of moving their arms around. So I think North Brunswick's game plan today is to prevent the 3-point shot, and I think that comes heavy from Stella Sweeney, who is a newly 1,000-point scorer here in South Plainfield.
Speak a little louder still. So Kenzie Harris going to be the catalyst from the baseline, kicks it out to Lennon. Stella Sweeney, 13 points last game.
Yeah, that's a travel.
Stella Sweeney, 13 points last game, but teams have had her in a straight jacket the past couple games. I was there at J.P. Stevens.
Yeah,
they face guarded her the whole
You
time.
see, the thing about the J.P. Stevens game though was their coach was face guarding Sweeney. It was
You were
almost
there,
like
too.
anywhere she went, there was always one person on her. Always.
Both-
It wouldn't be a zone man. It wouldn't be a zone look or a man look. Everywhere. She could be at the half court, nowhere near the ball, and there was someone guarding her up on her face. So that's just really trying to stop an outstanding player from even touching the ball.
Bench to Sweeney. Sweeney has range. We've seen it all year. Lennon off the back. Kapolka underneath gets it to fall. Olivia Kapolka went out last game early with a shoulder injury. You can see she has tape around that shoulder. She took a hard fall for a loose ball.
Well, the shoulder looked good there on that put up. Averaging 6.5 on the year and also 6.5 boards. So halfway there of averaging not double-double a game. Great defender too, by the way.
I don't think we've seen anybody get a double-double. No, we have. Harris to Sweeney. Once again, go with the face
Nice
guarding.
look.
Good look underneath to Lennon, and she finishes. Around and down, South Plainfield, 4-0 lead, 6:18 remaining to play. So, Braden, both teams kind of playing a little slower. South Plainfield, a lot of mistakes in every game we've watched, so I guess slower pace does counteract that.
Yeah,
Joseph,
slower pace so far, but I mean, South Plainfield's really trying to force North Brunswick to play fast with that half-court press.
From the perimeter for Joseph again, no, and Harris comes down with the rebound.
And this is just a sloppy start from North Brunswick. I mean, no shots are falling. They took about 3 threes and 2 shots underneath, nothing falling here in the first 2.5 minutes.
That is
Still a
going,
4-0 game.
That's going to hurt. Nice feed to Kapolka. Back out Lennon from the corner, off the heel. So,
And the freshman Lennon starting off today with a lot of shots, a lot of looks. You know, that's good. You got to get your youth experience, especially in a season that hasn't been what you expected for Coach DeVivo. Still a solid season, can still do some damage in the tournament. But, yeah, let your youth, let your freshman, your only freshman starter get some work. Or freshman player, I would say, who actually gets time.
The key to start winning is getting everybody hot and confidence. From top to bottom of the roster, South Plainfield lost the last 4 of their last 5. They need some wins to help boost their GMC tournament resume, as Joseph, yet again, can't get it to fall. They're also trying to boost their state tournament resume underneath the Lennon. Just too strong, but Kapolka comes in from half court with the rebound and a fadeaways off. So like we were saying, right now, South Plainfield is the 7th seed in the North 2 section. Group 3. They will be facing off so far. The projection is against the 10th-seeded Nutley. It's a 16-seeded tournament for the section. Then you move on to groups, and the winner of the group turns into a 4 tournament. And then one team looking to come out as a champion, and it's a turnover going.
Yeah, this game has big implications. You know, South Plainfield's right now sitting at 4th in the GMC White Division. North Brunswick just behind them sitting at 5th. So a loss here for South Plainfield could let North Brunswick bump up maybe to the 4th spot or maybe not. You see how the rest of the season goes. South Plainfield catches some losses. Like, this game could really hurt them in a way, but it could also really help them in a way because they have that slight edge over the Raiders.
Foul. Polka's going to line. Well, the one thing with the GMC tournament, the top division winners, I believe, are top 5 seeds. The division winners are top 4 seeds. I think that's how it goes.
Yeah, we'd have to fact check that. As Kapolka goes to the line. Misses the first. Still a 4-0 game here with 4:20 remaining in the first quarter. South Plainfield is up. Ryan, continue.
One thing I'm excited to see going into tournament play, if we broadcast or not, we'll definitely be at the games.
Yeah, we'll try to get the games.
If we are broadcasting, we'll still be there just watching. I really want to see how the South Plainfield team bounces back. They started off the season 2-4. They go on a 6-game win streak. They go to 8-4. They just dropped 4 in a row. So this team, like, ups and downs. Every team has those skits. You see it all the time in college as Melendez gets it to fall. But you see that every time. Teams going through those streaks of wins and losses as Sweeney kicks it out to Mensch on the perimeter. Mensch gets fouled.
But you know what, Coach DeVivo, I got to give her credit. She has a lot of faith in this team. She says, we are supposed to be the best we have been in a few years. This team works extremely hard together and is trying to reach their goal overall at the White Divisional Champs for the Greater Middlesex County Conference. So, you know, DeVivo knows that she has a good team this year. This is her 2nd year coaching in South Plainfield. I believe she's the youngest coach in New Jersey for girls basketball. I saw somewhere. I'm not sure if you know that or not, but
I did not. So less experience, I believe.
Less experience, but, you know, she's had 2 solid back-to-back seasons for a starter. And not all coaches start off great.
Yeah,
you got to give it time.
They were above 500.
Just look at Jim Harbaugh at Michigan, I believe it took him 9 years to win a natty. He's got to compare great coaches. I mean,
Well, Coach Greco entered his
Takes a while.
7th year. I think it was his 5th year or 6th. No, it was his 4th year where he finally won a division, came through.
yeah, great
So-
things take time.
Yeah, you see the boys program took time, 7 years to where they are today.
But yeah, you know, just these are it's a big game for both teams. Like I said before, South Plainfield has lost 4 out of their last 5. So is North Brunswick. I think they're both on 4-game losing streaks. So
No, North Brunswick is not.
They-
That's good. North Brunswick was on a 4-game losing streak.
Mhm.
It snapped in a win versus JP Stevens on Saturday, 38.
and South Plainfield lost to JP Stevens the other day.
Twice.
Yeah, on
season.
on Stella Sweeney's 1,000-point night.
Kapolka.
I think South Plainfield's got to shoot more threes here. There we go,
Mensch
Mensch.
from 3. The threes haven't really been hit, and I think South Plainfield is on the mark of about 20%. They have to be on the year, maybe 30, closer to that range, 20 to 30 range.
Yeah, for a South Plainfield team that can shoot threes, solid. I mean, Samantha mentioned Stella Sweeney, and North Brunswick's throwing out that 3-2 look. The second they switch off of that, maybe going to a 2-3 man-to-man, you got to take advantage of that, shoot some threes.
Poked away by Harris, but she can't regain it, and it's going the other way.
It's a mismatch. They're right there.
Keefe to Abelikowski to Melendez. Melendez is going to reset with Sydney Joseph, leader in points. Back to Keefe. Keefe underneath to Sharp. Sharp can't get it to go as Sweeney is going to push the pace.
Sweeney's very dangerous in transition. We'll see what she does here.
This South Plainfield team bearing injury. Kenzie Harris had problems with her knees. Olivia Kapolka the shoulder. Harris from the corner. Off the top of the backboard.
Yeah, you can see with the braces, Harris wearing that brace on her left knee, Kapolka wearing that brace on her left shoulder. North Brunswick looks pretty healthy from what we know.
Joseph deep. Clicks around every part of the rim. Sharp pirouettes. Taps. And it falls. 5-5. We're all knotted up with 2:07 remaining in the first period of action.
And that's Jada Sharp for you, the senior, averaging 9 points on the year and 10 rebounds. She's not on second on the team in scoring. 92% free throw shooter. I mean, that's unheard of, especially in high school basketball.
Harris. Way too strong. Kapolka. Way too strong.
South Plainfield has to take advantage of those put-ups. You need to get second chance points all you can, especially when you're dominating the glass.
Sharp kicks it out. Melendez is going to drive baseline. Back out to Abatoski. Tries to go move. Down low to Sharp. Can't fall. Sweeney gets the board. Well, look at this. On that losing streak that South Plainfield was on, they've lost the rebounding battle in 3 out of those 4 games.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot lose the rebounding battle. You win the rebounding battle, you're most likely going to win the game. And South Plainfield needs to put up second chance points.
Well, right now, South Plainfield is winning the rebounding battle. Their margin of rebounds right now compared to North Brunswick is far greater at the very moment. Now, this could change throughout the game. But South Plainfield, like you literally just said, and I said before, they need to take advantage of second chance points. They're called second chance points for a reason. You get another chance at scoring. And I mean, in a game that looks like it's going to be low scoring right now, it's still 5-5 with a minute left in the first. Points are going to matter.
A foul called on Kapolka. Melendez going to the line. She's only played 6 games, 1 free throw attempt on the year, and she made it. So she is 100%.
And 50% now.
The announcer jinx is
Jinx
a real
it, yeah.
thing.
Yeah, the sophomore just averaging under 1 point.
Well, you look at this. We talked about the rebounding battle. South Plainfield, 29.1 rebounds per game as the free throw is good. North Brunswick with the lead. Checking into the game. Who is 55? We do not have a 55 on our roster. I believe that is Shiloh. Yes, that might be. Can you check? What does NJ.com say, Brayden?
NJ.com has the same thing as that on our paper.
No, I think there is a 55 on NJ.com. As Kapolka and 1.
Kapolka might have got away with a walk.
Can you look it up so I know who it is? I don't want to go by number.
Yeah, we'll look it up. Just give me 1 second. So Kapolka with a early, nice start to the game.
And she connects on the end one.
6
So it
points.
is 8-6. Under a minute left to play. They're now trapping Joseph. To Melendez. Keefe. Back to Joseph. Sydney Joseph, 14.6.
South Plainfield giving a man look. I would try to attack the rim here.
No good for Keefe. Way too strong, but Mensch fighting.
Good
for the
hustle
extra
there for
rebound.
Mensch. Little Josh Hart-esque out there. I mean, hustling for every rebound for a guard.
Staying with South Plainfield. Did we ever get an update on who 55 is, Brandon?
Our sources are looking into that right now.
Our producer, Sean Dowdy's.
Oh, Shiloh Connage.
I was right. 55, Shiloh College, so I'm going to change
The junior, averaging 2.8 points per game.
I have that down. No assist.
6% free throw shooter. That's got to improve.
Yeah.
As the bucket there from Joseph of North Brunswick makes it an 8-8 game with sub 10 seconds remaining. South Plainfield should get the ball into Stella Sweeney's hands. Instead, they turn it over just over the head of Lennon.
No, that's 6D, not 6. I messed it up on the stat sheet.
My bad, Shiloh.
So 5.2 seconds left.
Yeah, you got to get a half-court heave here. North Brunswick got to pick up their pace here.
Joseph, 2.
That was a terrible design play.
We will be back.
Hey, stop. All right.
Braden loves Problems by Ariana Grande.
I do not. It was just my fantasy football hype team song.
You had a hype team song for fantasy football?
And I won the championship, $500.
You can't talk about that.
It's not gambling. It's investment.
It is.
It's an investment.
Are you committed to Moravian?
No. No. I just needed a beanie to wear for the broadcast today. I woke up a bedhead.
What's the college search looking like?
I don't know, man.
I heard you got into Rutgers, JMU, right?
Yeah, you just have to wait and see.
I just recently applied to Hofstra, great broadcasting school. St. John's, another great broadcasting school in the city. Davis kicks it out, bench. They're going with the zone look.
2-3 now.
Yeah,
it looked like it.
Teardrop.
And that's how you take advantage of the 2-3. You got 3 defenders kind of guarding the baseline.
Nobody there in the middle.
Sub 15 feet away, so you know what you do? You get past the 2 perimeter defenders, get right to the free throw line, and bada bing.
Sharp. No, Sweeney climbs the ladder that time. Sweeney to bench. Oh, weird play, but it's finally intercepted by Joseph. Joseph looking, waiting for North Brunswick.
Yeah, that's smart that they slow the ball down. It was a 3-on-1 there. Joseph had no chance.
It'd be a 1-on-3. They looking like to get Sharp started low. Can't tell what number that is. That's Adbatoska. Gets it stolen away by bench. Pickpocketed. Sweeney playing with a good tempo in transition. No.
Emily Davis now in the game for South Plainfield.
First appearance in 2 games. Missed the last 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that had an effect on South Plainfield. You know, she's one of their more scrappy players, and they dropped 2 games in her absence. So we'll see if they can win today with her. 12-8 game with 6:30 remaining here in the second quarter.
10-8.
10-8. Oh, my angle's tough. I can't really
Screen
see
set. I feel like the table's usually over more. Abatoska. Can't get it to fall. Kapolka comes down.
South Plainfield has to slow the ball down here. Do not try to play fast. Playing fast is not your pace, as they're trying to do here. Sweeney's got to take that shot.
I feel like I've been very repetitive.
That's
today.
4 straight turnovers for the Tigers right there. 4 straight turnovers in 2 minutes.
Have I been repetitive today?
No, but like I'm saying, South Plainfield's really got to slow the ball down here.
You need to.
Their turnover margin right now is terrible.
Kicks it out. Had the open 3 there for Melendez. Melendez looking. Keefe. Down low to Sharp on the low block. In the post. Double team. Kicks it out.
Good look.
Abatoska. Sweeney tries to corral it in, but Davis finally captures the loose ball. It was a 2-on-2. Now it's a 2-on-3. Davis waits. Kapolka. Sweeney. Their face gardener. Best player on best player. Screen set. Sweetie.
Good job there from Davis.
Davis looks to get around it. Lennon, fade away. And it's down off the back iron.
You know, the little stuff that you don't see on the stat sheet there, I really love how Davis split the screen there. She saw Sweeney had the ball. 2 defenders went up on that screen. Davis went right in between, split it, got the ball to Lennon. Lennon scored. That's the stuff you don't see or recognize during the game, but us broadcasters can recognize that little
And
stuff.
Sharp around Kapolka on the low block. That's going to be a battle all night long. And right now, Sharp is winning that battle. Mensch through traffic. Too strong off the backboard, but still trying to fight for the rebound. Davis, the hustle play. Lennon now guarded tightly. Lennon, a toss. Lennon tips it out. Sweeney now trapped in the corner, it seems like. Going to cut through traffic. Over to Davis. Davis down low. No. What a sequence.
Yeah, great sequence. I like the hustle there from Lennon. I believe she kept up maybe 3 rebounds from being North Brunswick rebounds. Great tap outs, good hands.
Almost a great play down
Lots of
low.
travel.
Yeah.
Good call there by the refs.
How can you tell all this stuff?
Like what?
Like the travels and everything.
Just watch a lot of basketball. NBA in college. I've been watching it my whole life.
I
little
have
bit.
too.
And high school too.
I need to watch more college basketball.
Yeah, I watched
you used
I
to
watched
have-
too much.
In 7th grade, 8th grade, we used to have talks on the phone for about hours about college basketball. Remember that?
Yeah, that's when college basketball was amazing, and then COVID hit, and it just
Well, I'm talking about during COVID. COVID basketball was peak.
there was no COVID basketball. I mean, 2021 when Baylor won.
Timeout called by North Brunswick. We will be back.
In just a few short moments.
Ready playing Sandstorm. He gives me the thumbs up. He's looking at me. We're doing it. Come on, Braden.
Nah, I'm good.
He's looking at me. He's pointing at me. He knows. Tough. Brian doing it. Everybody's getting hyped. Sandstorm. No better way. I can hear you guys. Hey, hey, hey.
North Brunswick
We're
inbounds the
back.
ball. South Plainfield up by 2 with 4:10 remaining here in the second quarter. South Plainfield still going with a man look, it looks like.
Oh, Steven.
As Joseph beats the man look and drops it in for 2.
Yeah, Braden, you're doing it all today. I love it. I can hear the student section
Let's go, Tigers.
making some noise and a timeout. Wait, no timeout?
Turnover.
Oh,
Timeout. Looked like Coach DeVivo might have called timeout there.
all right. We will be back. South Plainfield knotted up with North Brunswick in the middle stages of the second quarter.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Aaliyah Spalding into the game now.
Sweetie can't get it to fall. Spalding checks into the game as long as Ashton Kalawita, I hope I pronounced that right.
And Megan Keefe.
Megan Keefe has been in the game the whole time.
And Amani Cardi.
Like Cardi B?
No. Cardi, C-A-R-T. Like more like Carr, like Marcus Carr, and then T-Y.
We know a thing or two about Marcus Carr.
Too much.
That saw, you remember, what was it? I saw a highlight tape to the Leave the Sweater on My Door song.
Marcus Carr. Yeah, those were some great basketball days back in Minnesota.
He transferred to Texas.
Yeah, his aura didn't hit the same on Texas.
Random basketball players in the Midwest
Yeah,
playing at mediocre teams always stand out.
Minnesota wasn't bad.
Sweeney through traffic and one. Stella Sweeney getting to the line.
First points of the night there for the newly 1,000-point scorer.
You can't say newly. It happened 3 games ago.
No, 2 games ago.
Oh, yeah, so she is newly.
Yeah, I would say that's pretty new.
Sweeney.
I mean, how many 1,000-point scorers do we have in our history?
One. Well, the girls' list goes pretty far down. The last one was Mackenzie O'Brien. The boys' list is short. Still yet to add Brandon.
Oh, we do have a lot. Huh. We have more than I thought.
Aiden said a lot of the other 1,000-point scorers were big men, right? Setters?
I can't say that.
Setters. The basketball terminology is big man, no matter who it is.
Yeah, the big man.
The center. Harris. No. Spalding. Yes.
Leah Spalding with her first points of the night, averaging just under 1 point a night. So great stuff there from the junior guard.
She probably will be averaging about a point a night now.
Yeah, scoring spread out so far for the Tigers this second quarter. 2, 2, 2, and 2 coming from Spalding, Mensch, Sweeney, and Lennon. As there's a little tie up there. Jump ball. South Plainfield possession.
Off Joseph's foot there. And it's going to the Tigers. So Sam Mensch checks back in.
Lennon will head to the bench.
Davis, the catalyst from our own sideline to Sweeney. So scoring, I guess, did pick up in the second quarter.
A little bit. We have a 16-12 game with 2:30 remaining.
No
South Plainfield up by 4. That's a look you want to take, Sweeney.
That is the look. Kicks it out. Spalding from 12 feet. Uses the bank. Wow.
Great start there from Aaliyah Spalding. 4 early points in her early minutes of the night.
Well, you know who's great at the bank shot? Tim Duncan. And that's kind of where she was, the little Timmy D bank shot from the corner. Won't fall for Quawita. I hope I pronounced that name right. Trapped. Spalding. Yet again. Back to back to back. Great sequences for the junior guard.
And I think North Brunswick these last few minutes have struggled to create offense and score points when South Plainfield has switched into this 3-2 press. They're sending 3 guards at the half court, and they're leaving 2 of their taller players more underneath to defend the baseline and the perimeter. So, I mean, Coach DeVivo, it's working. Keep using it.
I feel like South Plainfield's always lack tight. Mensch from the corner. You bet! Samantha Mensch from the near corner. 21-12 is the score. Lead is 9.
You see, North Brunswick's showing very low confidence to shoot the 3 ball right now, and this 3-2 press is working to perfection.
Yet again, Spalding, jump ball.
Looks like it will be South Plainfield possession once again. So South Plainfield are winning the jump ball 2 times in a row now.
Yeah.
North Brunswick can only hope they win the next.
Spalding. Sweeney open in the corner. That's the look you want. They don't feed it to her.
Instead, South Plainfield turns the ball over.
Stella was wide open in the corner. That could have done some damage, taken all the momentum out of this gym.
That's a walk.
Yeah, they don't call it.
And
the missed call leads to 2. Joseph from about 15 feet
That almost
out.
looked like, did you watch the Maryland
Indiana game
the other night? Jacoby Gillespie, the star Maryland guard, literally traveled, and then they kicked it out to their other guard, Jabari Rice, and Rodney Rice, my bad, banked it down for a 3. Maryland won. Big win for a good team.
Well, I always feel that the world is always in a better place when Mike Woodson and the Indiana Hoosiers lose.
I can't stand Mike Woodson. Even from his Knicks days, I just didn't like the guy. He's not very good either. Had all this NIL budget and kind of blew it for Indiana. I mean, you give Omar Ball. I don't want to get into a deep hole right now in college basketball. You give Omar Ball all this money, and what has he really done? Miles Rice, what has he really done? I mean, Malik Grinnell's good, but
Ballo's been staying out late.
Yeah, he's a great defender, though. Don't get me wrong.
He's been staying out late.
Too much money. All right, going back. 10 seconds remaining.
Davis, end-to-end. No, Mensch, 9 seconds, and she's fouled. She's going to the line. But going back to that, Ballo hasn't been focused on basketball, it feels like.
No, he was
suspended.
Yeah, he was suspended for a game.
But of course, he comes back for what game?
Who? I'm not sure.
Rutgers game. Well, this isn't mine.
No, Balo.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Bench
Makes the
Yes.
second.
misses the first, makes the second.
Sam Mensch leading score in the second quarter so far with 6 points. North Brunswick needs scoring here. 22-14. 3 seconds remaining.
2. And South Plainfield is going to take an 8-point lead into the half. We will be back to start the second half. And we're back, Braden. How are you doing, buddy?
Good. How are you doing?
Why are you laughing?
I don't know.
Oh, you got the beanie on.
Yeah.
Go Moravian.
It got cold in here.
Ice in your veins? Are you Trey Young?
Nah. I'm a mellow ball.
All right, we're going to cut to the court. Why did I peek right there? Should I lower my audio? Or do you think I'm good?
You're good.
Let's go. All right, give me a quick stat update before we go on.
This game so far is slow. I'll tell you that. It's
Don't
an
we
8-point
know?
lead for the Tigers, 22-14. The leading scorer right now on the night so far is Olivia Kapolka and Samantha Mensch. So South Plainfield having two people who don't usually lead in scoring have the highest scoring. So I say what you do, get the ball into Stella Sweeney's hands. North Brunswick, get Joseph going. Cindy Joseph, just 6 on the night so far, averaging 14.5.
All right, North Brunswick down by 8. They get it to Sharp, out to Keefe. Joseph hasn't really done anything tonight. To Melendez. Melendez to Keefe. Keefe down low to Sharp. Sharp, one move. Too strong. Sharp gets her own miss.
Sharp's got a lot of rebounds tonight overall.
Melendez's shot was tipped by Sweeney. And South Plainfield. Still, they're kind of slowing it down. Bench. Slicing.
That's a walk. Whew. I thought I was scared for a second they were going to call that.
They haven't called a lot of walks. They usually don't. Which is weird because the walk should be called. I don't know why they're not.
You'd be surprised how many people get away with walks,
Yeah.
especially in high school.
Especially in PBB.
Oh, yeah. I'm the MVP in PBB.
Hall of
actually.
Famer.
Rec basketball.
Melendez, baseline. Melendez off the far part of the rim. Who you saying hi to?
Me?
Yeah.
I was out in.
Harris from 3. It's a hurricane! A Category 5 has entered Anthony J. Katoya Gymnasium as Hurricane Harris has hit her first 3 of the night.
Category 3 Hurricane. Come on.
What?
That was a 3-pointer.
Category
Not
5.
a 5-pointer.
You understand the Category 5. Joseph strikes back with a 2 of her own. 25-18 is the score. 25-16 is the score. Stud, I'm not good at math. What is that, a 9-point lead for South
9-point
Plainfield?
lead.
Up by 9. Harris. No.
Good hustle there from Lennon.
She stepped out of bounds.
Good hustle still. I think
Hustle,
Harris should have
hustle.
took that 3 there. There was no need to
Step inside.
take one extra step forward, yeah. Harris is a pretty good 3-point shooter.
So you're saying whenever she makes a 3, I should go Category 3 instead of Category 5?
Yeah.
Keith, the Joseph. But a Category 5 is like
Yeah, but it's a Category 3 because she made a 3.
Joseph travels.
There's no 5-point play in basketball. You can do a Category 4 maybe, 3 and the foul.
Who knows?
I think the highest you can go is a 5.
What, the highest that goes 5 what?
Category.
Yeah. That's why I said it, because a Category 5 is the highest it can go. Is
Yeah,
a 3.
but it's a 3, so I don't know.
I'm sorry, Braden. I'm not a meteorologist. Harris tries to go baseline underneath. Kapolka's fadeaway, no. Sharp comes down with it.
Yeah, Lennon again attacking the boards, attacking every rebound possible.
That was a 2 right there from Melendez. Mensch.
Advantage here,
climbs the
3-on-1 for South
3 on
Plainfield.
1.
Nice pass.
To Sweeney,
Oh.
but it slips out of her hands. Very hot gym, though, so
You know, that's a great pass there from Samantha Mensch. Stella Sweeney got a little clustered there. Dropped it. It's all right. Still a 9-point lead for the Tigers with 5:30 remaining in the third quarter.
am I starting to hear Kev's dead? Am I starting to hear Kev's dead? Underneath. Melendez. Keefe from 3. Off the back of the rim.
North Brunswick all over the boards right now, thanks to Sharp. Really
Sharp.
boxing out well.
Sweeney grabs the board. Sweeney in transition, not much.
Oh, nice pass.
Great pass underneath the Lennon. Great court vision. Lennon too strong off the backboard. How many points does Sweeney have today?
So far, Stella has only 2 points.
They need to get it. I thought she had made. No, she did not make the M1.
No, so very low scoring for her. Someone who's averaging 14.5 points on the year. a storied career here at South Plainfield. Go down as one of the best athletes ever, one of the best basketball players ever in South Plainfield.
Yeah, besides that, all right, we're not going to go off for the timeout. What do you think right now? Who do you think is going to win?
South Plainfield.
No, not this. Tonight.
For what game?
What game do you think?
I don't know. NBA college basketball. Tell
The
me.
game you're talking about.
Kentucky, Tennessee. Kentucky, Tennessee. It's at Tennessee. You know, this is a tricky game to tell because Kentucky, top 3 offensive team in the country. Mark Pope runs a great offense, all transfers. But then you got Tennessee, who's the highest rated defensive team in the country, with the likes of Chaz Lanier, Sakai Ziegler, Jordan Gainey, Felix Acapora.
I don't know who you're talking
Tennessee's
about.
a very, very good defensive team.
All I know is St. John's and Rick Pitino are going to win it all. The Big East. What's this?
The Big East is terrible.
Kadari Richmond, right?
He hasn't been playing good.
Kadari Richmond had 16 points in their win versus Xavier 2 weeks ago. And Xavier ranked coming back. Sean Miller might be one of the better coaches in college basketball.
Sean Miller, I wouldn't even put him in the top 40.
Top 40?
Nope. Yeah, Richmond, a guy he paid almost $2 million for, averaging just over 11 points a game.
Okay, look at how many points is Coleman Hawkins averaging?
I'm not saying it was all right. There's a lot of guys that got paid this year in college basketball, and they're terrible. Yeah. A.J. Storr, Coleman Hawkins.
A.J. Storr should have stayed at Wisconsin. Would have been a lot better. So
he got greedy. His ego took over, and he's just averaging 7 points.
He all started off at St. John's, and Rick Pitino kicked him out because of his ego. That's one thing. Ricky P does not like the ego as it's staying with North Brunswick. I'm a big Rick Pitino guy.
He's old school.
He got the old Italian thing going, getting the whole family together. St. John's basketball, an event you can take the whole family to.
What's up, guys?
He'll never be a Lou Canisekera. Oh, my God.
I know.
It's a mouthful to say.
And to Dabiowski, Vanna and
Amadowski. Yeah, it's a hard name to say.
What's up, guys? We got an electric game tonight.
You just spit on me. Harris kicks it out to Mensch.
Mensch almost went coast to coast there, but
Sweetie
didn't get the charity hop she wanted.
Can't get it.
Good fight for the ball.
Sweetie. Oh, no hack. Extra pass. Harris, that's not the extra pass they needed. She's clobbered. But going back to the talk, AJ, I watched Rick Pitino's opening press conference, and he said, yeah, people are going to leave because they don't like my style of coaching. They don't like how I run things, and people left. AJ Storr is one of them. Andre Crabello, another one.
Well, I believe AJ Storr might have been under his first year at St. John's.
No, he was not.
Are you sure?
Last year was his first year.
Rick Pitino at St. John's.
Last year was his first year because he was at Iona the first year, and he said Iona's going to be my last stop. St. John's came with.
Yeah, but I don't think AJ Storr ever was on St. John's when Pitino was coaching.
That's what I said.
No, he played under Greg Gard for 2 years.
He left.
Let me look it up. AJ Storr never played a minute under Rick Pitino.
I know that, but I'm saying.
So what's your point?
He transferred out of there once Pitino took over because he can't take the pressure.
He might have been. So he played. He never played under him.
I know, but I told you he never played under him. But he left because of the coaching style. He was there for a couple weeks when Pitino was there, then he left.
Well, you also realize with the coaching change, guys tend to transfer out.
Yeah, I know, but players need to stop being so
soft. So South Plainfield up 25-18 with 3:30 in the third quarter. A slow game so far, especially for the likes of North Brunswick. North Brunswick sending great pressure here.
They took away my paper I need. Give it back. You guys are kicked out of here forever.
Mensch tried to go baseline, but is fouled there. Looks like Megan Keefe draws a foul, the senior, averaging 3 points on the year.
You know what game I'm excited for?
What?
Thursday.
Oh, the South Plainfield Woodbridge boys.
I stole that off the internet.
That's going to be a backcourt violation yet.
I stole that off the internet. I stole it off the internet.
Why are you telling the lies
You know what broadcasting is? You take stuff that other people use. The only thing you make in broadcasting is your boards and your notes. I look for all this stuff myself.
And your creativity.
Even at the pros, 2 to 3 hours for each boys and girls game. It's a top boys. That's it?
as Sydney Joseph adds on to her tally in this third quarter, 4 points.
Sorry, I got to get back into this game. Oh, it's only a 5-point lead now for South Plainfield?
Where have you been?
I was talking to my friend Aiden Kapolka. Can't get the fadeaway J, rebounded by Antobiaski.
North Brunswick could really flip the switch here with a 3 or a 2. Make it a 3-point game or a 2-point game.
When I think about big-time threes, you know the first person I think about in the broadcasting world?
Mike
Bill
Breen.
Rafferty.
I was thinking Mike Breen. Like bang, bang.
Keefe. Joseph
Nice
cutting
cut.
through the back door, and they leave it open. She sneaks right in through the
If
back door.
I'm North Brunswick here, I'm sending pressure. I'm sending every girl to the half court. As they do that, they throw 4 up and 1 down.
Mensch.
That's a
Harris,
travel,
and
yep.
traveled, and it's North Brunswick. A 3 here. You're all tied up. Sorry, Braden.
I know by that. I think Coach DeVivo has to go with a timeout here, or after this North Brunswick possession, if it goes wrong, meaning North Brunswick scores.
Kapolka regains the save in transition. Almost loses
She might get
it.
fouled there.
Sweetie, 3 in transition from the corner. Out of bounds. Got a little too excited.
Yes, Sweeney has a rainbow shot. Very efficient, but when that ball goes up that high, it tends to bounce off the front of the rim or
One
the
thing I
back. of the
noticed is you're more like engaged in the notes for other games. Today you're not as engaged.
rim. It's
Kind of
just-
laid back broadcast.
It's been a laid-back game, yeah. It's
Melendez denied, as Ian Eagle would say. Sweeney just inside the perimeter.
It's been a very low-scoring and slow game so far.
Yeah. Now
Easier to be engaged when you know it's.
they have a 12. There's no 12 on our roster. Can you look that up for me? These were official rosters set by the school. Keefe. Abadoski.
That's a travel.
Back out to Keefe. Don't know the name. But the 3 is down. We're tied up. I wish I had a name for that. And South Plainfield forced to call a timeout as the Raiders come into the second half rocking. 25-25, a minute 23 to play.
You said number 12?
No, Keefe is 13.
So it may be Sanel Glover, the junior forward.
Maybe.
I don't know. NewJersey.com, Max Preps, all these websites are just
Well, these were official school
full of
rosters.
garbage
So what'd you
sometimes.
say number 12 is? Clover?
maybe. It's hard to-
Clover! Found the lucky 3-leaf clover from deep. No, you don't like that?
I came out different, I thought.
All right, we'll be back. We're back. Late stages of the third quarter, and North Brunswick kind of takes the air out of Anthony J. Katoya Gymnasium. Steven gets mad every time I say it. We're knotted up at 25 apiece. 1:23 left in the third quarter, and it kind of changes the whole narrative of the game.
Yeah, South Plainfield had a strong lead. They were up by 8 going into the second half, and they really have not played great defense. They haven't played great offense, and they've really let North Brunswick get right back into this game. The only points they scored in the second half were off of Mackenzie Harris's 3, which came in the first minute of the third.
Try to slow down Sweetie. Sweetie's foul. One thing Stella Sweetie's going to do in late stages of the games is take over. I wish we had a name for that 3. It could have been something great.
Yeah, in late games, the last person you want in the ball in the hands of is Stella Sweeney if you're the opposing team. For South Plainfield, obviously you want the ball in her hands, but
South Plainfield
Sweeney
scoring
can be
drought.
dangerous.
Been lasting the whole quarter. Kapolka's fouled, looking to end the drought. I don't think South Plainfield scored since about 6 minutes.
No, they haven't. They haven't scored since the first minute of this third quarter. And like
What's
I just
the
said, they
run?
came
What's
off that
the run?
Harris 3.
What's the run? I think they're on a North Brunswick's on an 8-0 right now.
Yeah, North Brunswick right now is on a kill shot.
The kill shot hasn't came yet.
No, it's been a kill shot, I would say.
Kapolka gets the first to fall for South Plainfield back with the lead. I don't think North Brunswick has had a lead at all today. No exclamation point on the paragraph yet.
No.
Every part of the rim to go down. Into the game is Juliana Williams, I believe, for the first time. Sydney Joseph, will she step up? Braden, what's the Abadoski, right?
Abadoski, yeah.
Abadoski.
South Plainfield Going with looks like a 2-1-2 almost.
Kicks it out. Williams. And it's going the other way. South Plainfield 27. The Raiders 25. 52 seconds remaining.
Sharp comes back into the game for North Brunswick here. This can be big for South Plainfield. They really have to win over the rebounds and get everything that goes off the glass.
Yes.
As Sharp is a perennial rebounder and one of the better ones in the state.
Harris thought about a three. She's going to go baseline. Kicks it out. Davis. Mensch. Kapolka.
Good
Davis.
ball movement.
Harris. Too short.
Yeah, that was a great ball movement from the Tigers. Just got unfortunate there with that Harris three.
That's
but you know what?
Better
He'll
defensive
go back down
stand.
court as Kapolka does.
all alone. And she doesn't finish. She heard Sharp's footsteps. A battle for the board, and North Brunswick comes down.
It was almost
with
like a Sam Darnold ghost there. Heard footsteps coming from behind, got a little flustered. Oh, Joseph's got to shoot that. That's your best shooter right there. Take any
Sharp.
open shot you get.
To Abadowski. Back to Joseph. Joseph tries to charge forward, but can't. So look, South Plainfield is going to take a lead into the final quarter of play.
Yeah, 27-25.
Scoring is picked up. 3. Are we going to see some fireworks? No, Kapolka too strong. And we will be back for the fourth quarter. The final countdown has indeed started. The final 8 to play. The countdown to the GMC tournament has also started, as I believe it's in 2 weeks. This
2 weeks.
game has big implications on seeding. South Plainfield right now might be in the preliminary round.
Oh my God, you're making me mess it up now. Preliminary round.
Preliminary round.
Jesus.
North Brunswick down by 2, looking to get something going. Stolen away by Mensch. Tiptoes on the baseline, but can't stay in. How you feeling, Brayden?
This game has been slow.
Interesting.
This is definitely not a performance South Plainfield will be proud of this year.
Well, a win, I guess.
They've had some great games and they've had some okay games. This is not what they want. Even if they come out and win here, a lot of work to do. Too many turnovers, too many missed shots, not getting enough rebounds.
Too many seconds.
You know what? It's a good team, and they'll regroup.
Well, you say that after every game. You're on a 4-game losing streak, so it's harder to regroup. So I guess
Well, great things take time, like I said earlier in the game.
Even with a loss here, even with a win here, you snap the lose. If they do win, you snap the losing streak. Sharp down low yet again. Melendez.
That's a travel. Yep.
Oh, travel. 4:30 left.
That was a blatant travel, yeah.
Are you going to keep stats still?
I am. I'm keeping stats right now. Oh, shoot that, Spalding.
Spalding steps in. No points this half. I wish high school basketball did halves. Halves are so much better than quarters.
I agree. I prefer. It depends, honestly. I don't mind either. They both have their strengths and their negatives, I guess you can say.
Spalding saves it, but then steps out. Gives North Brunswick another chance. I think that's what you're talking about this whole game.
Yeah, North Brunswick needs an inbounder here, a little confusion.
It's going to be Williams. Oh. Abadowski throws it away. Sweeney intercepts it. South Plainfield looking for the kill shot. Right, Brayden? Sweeney from 3. Off again. It hasn't been her night.
Yeah, nothing's falling for South Plainfield so far. Stella Sweeney still with only 2 points on the night. It's just been tough. It's been tough, Ryan. The fans seem out of it too. I don't hear Kev's den anymore.
No, Kev's dad has gone quiet.
Yeah. Oh, that's a
Travel. Sharp.
no. That's what they didn't call an illegal screen there on Spalding.
Abatosco.
Looks like she might have flared her elbow out.
How is it a legal screen when you're on defense?
Oh no.
Joseph with some fireworks ties it up and going to the line to try to take the lead. 27-27, 6:32. Continue, Rain.
No, I was saying Spalding.
Block.
Yeah, it might have been a blocking foul. I believe it was Abadikas trying to get down court.
Who's
Spalding kind of threw it up.
Abalikas?
Number 11.
You said Abba
It's just let it be.
Joseph.
It's hard to pronounce. 28-27 game now.
Greek.
With 6:32
think-
remaining. North
think
Brunswick is now up, Ryan.
You think Greek? Last name? Greek? You think Abadowski? Abadowskis? Greek? No. European for sure. Mensch to Kapolka. South Plainfield down by 1. Sweeney, no basket. They call on the floor.
Yeah, South Plainfield has to keep working the ball inside today. They've had woes today, so far shooting the 3. And I mean, the little points they have have mostly come inside the line, so I think you really just got to attack the underneath, attack the rim. Really try to utilize the paint to your best ability.
I think the best game we called for girls this year was when you were on play-by-play, the Perth Amboy game. That game was very entertaining. Mensch from the free throw line, no. Remember that game? A lot of threes. Pardo and Sweeney
Yeah.
going back and forth.
Tie up.
Foul.
They're calling a foul on Mensch, it looks like.
Maybe things will pick up in the final 6. Who knows?
The way this pace is going, I'd be surprised if both teams score over 33.
Joseph. Moving. Shot. Sharp with the putback. They're up by 3.
I mean, it's just shots like those. I mean, it's an air ball and then
Second chance points.
second chance points. Again, Sharp's been really taking advantage of that tonight. 6 points, double-digit rebounds.
Mensch
That's Mensch.
fouled. She's going to the line looking to cut into this deficit.
So, Ryan, win or lose, what does South Plainfield have to do going into their next game?
Lose, you got to regroup. You lose 5 in a row, the season essentially will be derailed.
They will have Woodbridge.
I don't know, did they beat them already? Yeah,
They beat them.
badly by 19, by 18. So, who knows? But then they go JFK. You're very familiar to JFK.
Yeah, some family over there.
And then they go Watchung Hills. That's Mensch gets it. She got both. No, she only got one. You gotta win that game. And then you got Somerville, which is tough. Then you go Old Bridge. Shot by Kalawita too strong.
Oh, Kapolka almost stepped out there.
To Sweeney. 2 on 3. Cuts through traffic and she's fouled.
Good tape there from Sweeney. Really went coast to coast. Took advantage of her speed and size. Got underneath the defender and couldn't get it up, but drew the foul. Has an opportunity to get those points right back. South Plainfield has only scored, this is the stat of the night, has only scored now 5. 5 points since halftime in this game. 5 points, Ryan.
No, they had more than 25
Nope,
at the
5
half.
points.
Are you
Harris
serious?
had the 3, Kapolka had 1 free throw, and Mensch now has 2 free throws.
No,
Or
Sweeney,
Sweeney,
that
my
was
bad, Sweeney.
So did they take the lead? Oh, it's tied. Tied, knotted up 30-all with 5:36 remaining. Maybe we'll see a buzzer beater. We'll be back. Brayden, are you jumping around?
We're in Madison, Wisconsin.
Where's Greg Gard?
The fans are jumping up and down.
Aiden Sweeney's jumping up and down. Jump, 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 jump.
Fans love it.
Brian, start jumping. And he's jumping. No.
No.
You're bad. How's the game going? I can hear you. No, I can't have any more people on.
We'll
No.
quote you. We'll quote you. Great
quote you.
pressure here from South Plainfield.
Great pressure.
North Brunswick has to get the ball to half court. There's an 8-second violation.
No,
They'll get
it's
it
10,
across.
It's 10. It's 10. Sharp to Joseph. Joseph, not a great three-point shooter. She loves to drive and attack. Joseph, yet again, at the logo. Over to Culver. Had a big three earlier. Joseph, a runner.
Another air ball.
Air ball galore.
This game is
Sweeney.
tied with 5 minutes remaining here in the game. Sweeney gonna penetrate.
What will Sweeney do? Tries to go for the scoop. Kapolka. Got to watch out for that shoulder. Jump ball. South Plainfield's going to retain possession.
You know, I've noticed one thing. South Plainfield's retained every single jump ball tonight.
The possession arrow never switched. Wait, we never switched the possession arrow? Sweeney. Down the hatch. Stella Sweeney takes the lead. The senior guard does it again.
You know what? You did say before.
Oh, Spalding go to line foul.
That might have been all ball.
So South Plainfield can get a 4-point swing here.
He did say the senior leader,
Or would it be
Stella Sweeney.
would it be a 6-point swing?
6 points away maybe.
Because no, but they were down 30 to 28. So do those 2 points count the swing, or only once it's tied do the points
Honestly, we
count?
should just focus on winning this game.
Why- We're not playing.
We gotta cheer them on.
So it's a 3-point swing, 5-point swing. Aiden Sweeney standing up. Maybe I'll stand up too, or are you leaving?
Just standing up to stretch out.
We're all standing up here. Ow, my headset almost got ripped off.
I have
Some
no-
of us are
I have
standing.
no leg room if I stand, so I'm sitting.
South Plainfield still applying the pressure to Sharp. Kicks it out. Melendez, Joseph, down by 3. They don't need a 3. Sharp is fouled going to the line, so they can dig out of the hole right here.
Yeah, Sharp is very sharp underneath tonight, you could say, drawing all these fouls.
That was loud. First one's good. She shoots free throws with one hand. Look. Deficit is now 2. The lead is now 2. Sharp misses. Kapolka hauls in the rebound. Almost stolen by Melendez. Sweeney pushing pressure. Oh, chucks one up. That's a costly turnover. Bench tracking Joseph. Joseph slowing things down, waiting for her teammates. Now they're starting to trap. They get it back to Sharp. North Brunswick slows it. Abadowski now, once again the trap. Joseph can't leave her open. Oh, and they say it's last touch by Sharp. North Brunswick applying pressure. We've seen this a lot. That was about 9 seconds it took him to get across. Spalding, baseline. Spalding puts one up. Too strong. Rebounded by Abadowski. Now Culver with possession. They're playing hot potato. They need to get it across. South Plainfield still applying heavy pressure, even though they're up by 2. Do you like the
I like the pressure personally. I think it makes North Brunswick play uncomfortably.
miss? Sharp fouled. The 92% free throw shooter is going to the line, looking to tie things up. This could be a big-time momentum swing.
It could be, you know, it's a 2-point game, 3:40 remaining. North Brunswick can use anything they could get at this moment.
Points have been hard to come by. Sharp misses off the front of the rim. Who you waving to? Stud, who are you waving to? Nice. Who checked back in the game? Lennon? The 92% free throw shooter misses both. Tie up. She missed both. What? Oh, they were making notes? Yes. You think I make the stats up? I just make random stats up. I do research. Kicks it out. Sharp down low. She had the hot hand. That time she doesn't. Back up with it, and she gets it to fall. We're all tied up. 33-33. 3:27 left. Brandon, I don't know why you put your notes away.
I did not. Sharp's really been the X factor tonight for North Brunswick. She's really done all the dirty work underneath.
Harris, baseline. No. Sharp, great presence down low. Apatowski needs to kick it back to Sharp.
I think North Brunswick should slow the ball down here, chew as much clock as you can. You're tied up right now. No need to force anything.
Open,
and that's a travel.
Melendez travels. She dragged the pivot for it?
Yeah, it almost looked like she kind of caught it, took a step without dribbling, and then dribbled. So, yeah, it's a clear walk.
Braden, this one's picking up here.
It is. For a game that's been very low scoring, it's starting to pick up a little bit.
You said both teams wouldn't reach 33. They have. South Plainfield kind of having a little trouble getting it in. They finally do. Sweeney almost loses it.
Might be 10 seconds soon. Got to get the ball across.
They do.
Good defense here from North
Davis
Brunswick.
tries to get it to the high post. Can't. Joseph.
Now you really should just slow the ball down here.
Sydney Joseph averaging almost 15 points per game to Melendez. Kicks it out. Abadowski. They want to get it to Joseph or Sharp.
I think you try to get the ball underneath to Sharp. They're kind of doubling her, though. South Plainfield going to the man, but almost help look. Two people on Sharp, kind of leaving a guy open
Joseph
in the
from the
corner.
free throw line. No. Sharp climbs the ladder, but it's stolen by Mensch. South Plainfield 2-on-1. Mensch going to do it herself. No. Kapolka. Can she do it? Yes! Around and down. South Plainfield recaptures the lead. 35-33. 2:15 left. Melendez now trying to make a move
That's
on
a
Harris,
walk
and
again.
she's fouled.
Yeah, Kapolka having a really strong night so far. 9 points on the night. Someone who's averaging just over 6.5 points per game. So for someone who's injured, great stuff.
Some players tend to play better on injury. South Plainfield slowing it down. They needed to get across court without going back court.
Oh, nice
Davis,
look.
Harris underneath, and that's how you beat the press. South Plainfield extends the lead to 4 with just under 2 minutes to play.
That's some phenomenal ball work there from South Plainfield. You beat the press by playing fast. You know, it makes either if you're comfortable or uncomfortable, you got to play fast. South Plainfield got the ball to 3 different girls there, and then Harris wide open underneath the hoop. That's what you want, Coach DeVito. That's what you want.
That's what you want. So what are you thinking?
I'm thinking South Plainfield comes away with this game now. They have all the momentum here when it matters. 4-point lead. North Brunswick have to start playing fast. They're going to have to start forcing up shots, so we'll see.
Oh.
And
Reminiscence of the Duke game.
come on, Maluch on the side. Saying we will rock you.
37-33, 1:55 to play in the final period of action. Mensch is going to be the catalyst from the opposing baseline. My estimated guess, North Brunswick going to go out with a trap and a press. Oh, no, North Brunswick ball.
My hot
Jesus,
take here would be, honestly, I think South Plainfield kind of sets all the girls back to the half court. I don't think you pressure here. There's no need to foul in this situation.
They are going to pressure. You know what? Sometimes this leads to those off-ball fouls. Joseph, they're looking to trap, and Sharp saves it. Can't go back court. Needs to get it out. They do. Kev's dead. Finally making some noise.
Good defense.
Mensch pokes it away. Kev's den is alive and well, rejuvenated. Some say they might even be juiced up and ready to make a difference. Joseph on the perimeter. Melendez thought about the 3. Down low to Sharp. The hook shot, and she gets it down. A little Kareem Abdul-Jabbar action from 7 feet out.
We watching 80s basketball right now, 70s basketball?
Robbie Oliva. Sweeney with a nice move. South Plainfield looking for the shot to end it. Harris is fouled. She's going to the line. These aren't gimmies, though.
No, this is big right here. South Plainfield's up by 2 with 1:20 remaining. You knock down both here. It's a 4-point lead. You miss both. Not good. North Brunswick go right down court and score.
I've seen some crazy things. Teams not hot from 3 and they make one. You talk about last night.
Caleb
Love off all night. Hits a half-court shot, then wins it for the Wildcats in overtime against the great Arizona State team. And Harris makes one right there. We're talking about everything. Who do you think should win the Super Bowl while we're on the topic of sports?
The Chiefs. 3-peat, baby.
3-peat.
I don't like the Eagles at all.
Harris. Pirouettes out. So, a 3 ties it. A 2. You're still living. Joseph can't get the 2. Saves it. Oh, she steps
That's illegal.
out.
Yep, you can't go out of bounds and then regain possession inbounds.
You know who lost like that?
Would you say Kansas?
Rutgers.
Oh, yeah.
Sweeney. Kapolka back to Sweeney. In transition. Sweeney going to slow things down.
Don't shoot anything here.
Bench, they are going to shoot things. Can't fall. Still up by 3. Under a minute. Foul.
Yeah, right here you cannot foul or you cannot shoot
foul.
unnecessary
They're going to the line
shots.
for 2. Sorry, Braden. South Plainfield up by 3. 58 seconds left. 38-35. That is the 15th foul. South Plainfield. Sharp will be shooting 2. She missed 2 earlier. Can this will this be the difference?
Yeah, Samantha meant usually with a high IQ, you cannot shoot that shot there. I mean,
that is not the shot.
There's no shot clock.
Sharp. No, Kev's dead being the difference tonight. They are the difference, some will say. The noise gets to her. Bench comes away with the rebound,
but it's going to be out of bounds.
So North Brunswick lives to see another day. 55 seconds left. A 3 here, and it's a completely different
I say design something here to Joseph or Sharp.
They are. Kicks out Melendez.
That's a travel again. That's our 3rd of the quarter.
And South Plainfield might have this one in the bag.
Yeah, Gabriela Melendez is really just not taking great care of the ball this quarter.
The gym sounds a lot louder now.
It does.
Sweeney looking to put the moves on Joseph. Kev's dead. They don't need a 3. Are they going to foul? No, there is no difference.
I say you got to pressure South Plainfield more here. Press up.
They're not.
Face guard. Come on, you got to press up here. There's no shot clock. You got to force a turnover.
New Jersey needs a shot clock, and there's the foul. Davis going to the line. She makes these 2. It makes it harder for North Brunswick. Let's see if North Brunswick is going to make some noise, their fans that traveled, or is this gym going to be able to be so quiet you're going to be able to hear a pin drop. Let's see. Can you hear a pin drop? Yes, you can. Oh, there's a little noise. Who made that?
And Davis knocks down the first one.
So this game could be over. North Brunswick making it hard. Davis misses. Sharp pulls it in. Down by 4. Melendez, do you need a 3?
Timeout, North Brunswick.
So what is your expert opinion right here, Braden?
You know, I'm going into this timeout right now. South Plainfield's up by 4. North Brunswick obviously down by 4. I really think you got to do a design play here. You either got to get too quick, try to get to the rim, or you got to do a design 3 here. If I want the 3 in anyone's hands, I want it to be in Sydney Joseph's hands, Ryan.
You want it to. Going back to the court. So here we go, Braden. 30 seconds left, just about. South Plainfield up by 4. We've seen some crazier things happen.
We have. I've seen crazy things happen many times in basketball. You never know. You never know what can happen. So
27 seconds left. 39-35.
You know, Brunswick struggled with scoring all night. I mean, I really don't think they're going to score here.
Braden, did the golf team win the division last year?
They did not.
We have a historic golf program. They won it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years in a row. From 2003 to 2008. Is that 6 years? Yes,
Probably
it
our
is.
second best program behind wrestling. As Mensch ties up.
Balls go the other way.
South Plainfield possession.
That's the loudest I've heard you today, Braden. Jesus.
South Plainfield's won every jump ball tonight. That's your fun fact of the night.
There's a possession arrow. Sweeney with the spin. They don't call the foul. To Kapolka, you don't need a shot. Mensch, the winding seconds.
This game looks over. Just play keep away.
They're saying the foul, and Mensch was fouled. as Braden, yet again, it was a fun night.
It was a great game.
We'll be back here when?
Thursday.
I'm on play-by-play again. You'll be on color.
Next week I'll be starting back on play-by-play, getting back into it.
Yeah. Best production heading into the tournament, definitely.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
It's going to be exciting. Bench knocks down both those free throws. Might have been the dagger. Down by 6. South Plainfield still applying pressure. Kapulka steals it away.
That's the game. South Plainfield will come away with a win tonight, Ryan.
They escape. They come out victorious.
Kapulka misses the first one.
Misses.
So, Ryan, we have a lot to look forward to Thursday. Should be a great game between the boys teams, Woodbridge and South Plainfield, the Tigers versus the Badgers.
The Barons.
Oh, it's not Wisconsin. Yeah, they got the same logo. Throwing me off.
Yeah. We have the same logo as Mizzou. As South Plainfield up by 7.
And Clemson, technically.
Yeah.
Why are you fouling?
Stella Sweeney looks confused as she stares at the ref. And she gets charged with the foul. Very confused. Why are you taking your headset off?
I don't think the ref should just be calling fouls at that moment.
With 4 seconds left, this one seems irreversibly impossible.
It would take a miracle, but it's.
Do you believe in miracles, Al Michaels?
Yeah, but this is like impossible. And why are you taking your headset off? As this game falls into the hands of South Plainfield. Ryan, take it away.
And South Plainfield gets their 5th home victory on the year and looks to climb in the sectional rankings. Ryan Risk, Braden Tankowitz, our whole production crew. That's it for tonight. We'll be here Thursday at the top of the hour.
Good night.
At 7 o'clock. Good night and have a great rest of your